Hello, beautiful souls. How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday. It is very overcast here today, but it's beautiful. Still feeling this full flux energy from the new moon we just went through. The moon energies can last, a week either side of the moon phase, which is crazy. It's like the ripple effect that goes out. And, that sort of ties into our own energy as our thoughts and our beliefs, as we think them, and the words that we say, they leave a ripple effect for our consciousness. They will ripple out the energies behind our thoughts, behind our actions, behind anything that we do, our intentions, our work days, how we speak to ourselves, how we speak to others. Those energies ripple out all the time, and they're drawing back like frequencies. So take note, and I know I talked about this similarly in a previous video, take note on the thoughts and the words and the actions that you set forth, the choices that you're making in every moment. Sometimes it's good just to stop and question the choices that you're making. Are they intuitive choices, or are they being made out of patterning and belief systems that are not serving you anymore? That is a great thing to look into. We're powerful. We're powerful beyond our measure. You are so much more powerful than you understand. So when you think that things are always bad around you, or, there is a lot of divide in the world right now. If you're always looking for that bad and that victimhood and that people are hurt, and yes, people are suffering and hurt, but we have to realize our consciousness, our thoughts are going to change things. We are in this place now where things change so rapidly. If you haven't noticed over the last 18 months of our lives, how freaking fast things have changed. How fast has your life changed? Your job situation, just the way things are, the way people are, the way the government works. How much has it changed in the last 18 months? It's going to get faster. What I keep hearing and seeing and feeling is that in the next 6 to 8 months, things are going to change as rapidly as if they had over 5 years previously. We're on this upward spiral. The world is logarithmic. It's no longer going to be this nice, slow course. It is turning up now. So it's your choice right now. You are in control of your life. If you turn on Facebook or the news and it's triggering you and you're blaming it for your mood, turn it off. Don't allow it. You are allowing things to trigger you. Your belief system, your trauma in your system is allowing things to trigger you. And it's your duty, your soul mission to dig to the bottom of those triggers and release them. Unknot that energy in your system that's causing that emotional trigger, that emotional, heightening. It is up to you. Nobody else is going to come in and change it. You can't wait for the world to change. You can't wait for the government to change. You can't wait for laws to change. You have to shift. The world is not changing, but it is. And the way you change your world is by shifting your consciousness. And I know this may sound cliche, but it's freaking true. If I could tell you how much my life has changed in the last, let alone 5 years, but this last 6 months, from the deep inner work I've done, every time I'm triggered, I feel into it. I feel into the energy. I ask my higher self, what is it in me that I need to release? Why am I feeling this way? And the answer may not come right now, but it'll come when you're in that moment, that silent moment. The silent, still moments are your magical moments, because that's when your intuition and your body can speak to you. That's when you can do the healing. And then when you get that intuitive hit, that this is what I need to heal, whether it sounds silly or not, it might be something small that you wouldn't think cause that trigger. But if that's what your body's telling you, go with it. Sit with it, cry it out, dig to the bottom of it, ask your body to release and give it permission. Our nervous system stores everything we've been through. Our muscular skeletal system stores everything we've been through. Our subconscious mind stores everything we've been through from the time we were in our mother's womb to now. Things you don't remember. Our body's a very protective organism. Our mind will block things out, but that doesn't mean it's still not trapped in the body. So we need to release it. Most autoimmune disorders, which I have suffered with a lot in my life, but I have reversed and put so many of them into remission through healing. Autoimmune disorders are generally caused by stored trauma, trapped trauma in our system. Our body can't function, it can't process because our supercomputer mind is too busy trying to block all the trauma and hold all the energy down in our system that our physical system cannot function properly. So it causes rashes, it causes our thyroid to get out of whack, pain, nerve pain in our body, weird phantom pains that are nobody can figure out why. So if you're dealing with that kind of stuff in your life, or lack of sleep, or not being able to quiet your mind, you need to sit with it. You need to sit with it. A lot of the time, if you can't quiet your mind, it's because you are like this conduit for energy, but the energy's coming through you and it's not grounding properly and it's blasting out in ways that it shouldn't. Think of like, a firecracker going off. Instead of being a wire with electricity flowing through it smoothly, being this beautiful conduit and the light lighting up, you're like this wire that's like blasting around everywhere with sparks coming out of the end because you're not properly grounded and your system can't function the way it's meant to be. And so this is where healing needs to come in. And this is where the deep healing needs to come in. And you can all do it yourselves, but I know at the beginning it's difficult. I like when I started, I needed to go to healers. I still go a few times a year when I feel like I need things to be rebalanced. We all need it from time to time, but at the beginning, a lot of the time you need a healer to guide you through, to dig down to the root. Somebody who can put you in a hypnotic state, AKA meditation. I trained in hypnosis, but it's meditation. It's getting your brain into that theta state so you can release the trapped energy. But it's beautiful once you do. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that today because nobody's going to come in and save you. If you find yourself being a victim, and I know sometimes it's hard to admit when we're being a victim. So here's the good thing. If you find yourself blaming everybody else or everything else or external circumstances for your life and your feelings, you're stuck in that victim mentality. You need to pull yourself out of that or your life will never change. And those are the cold, hard facts. And that's my mom voice. You need to shift that or your life will never change. You'll keep going around and around. Things will get good and then you'll fall down that hole again. And it'll be like that hamster wheel, that analogy I always use. You're under the ocean holding on to these balloons that want to pull you out, the energy, but you have all this baggage and anchors tying you down to the bottom. Release them. Quit being a victim. It's simple sounding. It's not always simple to do because it becomes a habit. It becomes an addiction like anything else. It's so much easier to project our shit onto other people and blame every circumstance around us instead of going within and doing the hard work. But anyway, I love you and I know you all can do it. Every single one of you who sees this video, you are capable. You can do it. If you need help, reach out. No, it doesn't have to be to me. There are so many healers out there. Reach out to a healer that resonates with you. And that's why I say it doesn't have to be me. The key thing is any healer you go to see doesn't want to see you forever. Anybody who wants to keep you coming to them, they're not doing the right thing. When I see clients, I say, I only want to see you, maybe for a year. And then after that, once a year, just to bring alignment back. I don't want to see you forever because once we give you the tools to do your own work and open that consciousness up, you can do your own work daily. You can do your own shadow work every day. And as you shine brighter, the shadows get darker. So there's always shadow work that needs to be done, always trauma work. We're never fully enlightened. We're never fully, this huge awareness. We're always leveling up and there is no end point. So remember that too. Your journey is yours, nobody else's. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Anyway, I love you. I've just been sitting listening to loud records and playing music. It's been a freaking awesome day. I needed a recharge day and that's what I did. And I'm gonna go to the gym, hence my outfit, because it's sort of cold out, but I'm wearing my gym clothes. Anyway, I love you. Tomorrow night, Energy Healing Circle. If you've ever wanted to try energy healing, these are a great way, very cost-effective way to tune in to a group for alignment and calibration. If you're interested in joining, it's tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. $25 Canadian. Register, you get a Zoom link, and we all join each other. It's beautiful. I love facilitating over Zoom because we're all in the safety and comfort of our home, and we get to join each other from all around the earth plane. It's such an amazing thing to think that I can facilitate with somebody on the other side of the world. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. If not, that is fine too. I love you. I'm sending so much healing and light your way. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you're watching this. Bye.